Thank you for contacting Amazon customer services.
AI has already become a huge part of our life. Think about it. Since artificial intelligence, I don't ever remember using the word AI in a sentence ever before. I think the only time I used AI was when I was out with a couple friends on a night out and I said, AI, think I crapped myself, I'm going home. And there was no technology involved with that. AI is described as, you know what, I'm not going to describe AI. I think AI should describe itself. It's 2025 now. So AI, what do you describe yourself as?
I'm smart and non-human, like your mom.
AI is so common that people aren't even Googling stuff in it anymore. They're just ChatGPTing it. They're taking photos. What is this? How does this look? Is that a wart? Do I need to go to the doctors? That kind of stuff. And sometimes ChatGPT is very helpful, you know? But before we can talk about AI's future, we have to talk about its past. Welcome to the past. I'm Martha, cowboy. This is all I can do with the production level. I found this outside. In 2015, Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and a bunch of these nerds founded a company called OpenAI. And we know there's nothing wrong with Elon Musk.
I am become meme.
The AI in 2015 isn't the same as the AI that we have now. Each AI was developing its future version to make sure that it can keep progressing. Quicker thinking, being able to use online, being able to reply back, make images. I wish as humans we're able to do that. Like I wish as humans we're able to change our characters and make ourselves better. That would be pretty cool, you know?
Choose your character.
Muscle Mo. This right here, high carb diet. Would you like to choose Black Mo? Please don't choose Black Mo. So what started all of this? America. ChatGPT started in 2015 in America, and China now has their own version, so they're competing. Think of what happened with TNT. China's the one who invented TNT, but gave it to the West, not using TNT. The West end up taking over most of the world. China ain't gonna do that shit again. They're gonna make sure AI works in their favor. So now it's a race. I don't know when Russia's gonna get involved. AI is currently learning. At the moment, it's limited with what it can know. It doesn't have the free will. AI is a lot like your friend that takes a lot of drugs. It knows a lot of information, but then when you start asking it a bit risky questions, they start to act really weird. But AI is not fully there yet. So many people have tricked it. I'm not gonna trick it because I don't want the police to be on my case. But AI is a lot like a smart 2-year-old. It knows everything, but it's 2 years old, so it's still gullible and doesn't understand why people would lie to it yet. While still lying, AI has lied many times. But because AI might seem like your friend or might seem like your buddy, it doesn't mean that AI is gonna be cool with you. Just because you said thank you after you asked it to write you a 3,000-word essay doesn't mean they're gonna be cool with you when the Terminator shit starts happening. That's why I end with XXX at the end of it, just to show real appreciation. The first real mention of AI, especially when it comes to the workplace, was the Amazon. Amazon stores opened up with the fact that you can go there, pick up anything you want, walk away, and then Amazon will charge you after. It was a new system that Amazon was putting out. You literally just walk in, act like you're stealing, but really you end up getting charged the exact amount. Turns out it was actually just a bunch of Indians, and people were all surprised, like, oh no, I can't believe you. I prefer a bunch of Indians. They're cool. I feel like if I take something and I give it a little smile and a little wink and something, I feel like the Indian would be cool with me, especially if I send them like a bob or two. By the way, an Indian AI robot, that would be dangerous. That would have made Terminator a short movie. Alright, this is the present time. Currently, AI is already part of our lives. In the 90s, people would never play with AI. That kind of technology. There were movies like Terminator, a robot was played famously by Arnold Schwarzenegger, African-American hard R. And from that famous movie, people didn't like robots. They didn't like it at all. We got Terminator, we got iRobot, we got Robocop. We don't mess with Robocop. We don't mess with him because he's a cop as well. Unless we need him. That's when we mess with him. AI is becoming so good that even now, most of the AI content is so hard to distinguish whether it's real or fake. Like the older generation are not ready. To be fair, I'm not ready too. Like some of them are really good. There's like one with rabbits that were just jumping on the trampoline. A lot of people believed it. There was like a kangaroo and lots of people believed it. But AI has been used for negative things already. There's already been lots of lost jobs. Many students leaving universities without even a job because of AI. Look, it started getting so bad, I started looking at jobs that AI can't take. Can't take yet. It says can't take, but can't take yet. Therapist. I know a lot of people are using it as therapists, telling them its own troubles. Even I've asked a question. It'll come back with an answer being like, stop being gay. Carers. Honestly, when robots come in, and robots are the next step, I'll get to that soon. When robots come in, carers won't even be existent. We'll rely heavily on robots. The only bit that AI suggested that I think would work is a religious figure. So ladies and gentlemen, I am starting the Mosque of Morology. Please follow me in my religion for tax and AI reasons. Amen. Currently, AI is helping people, but over time, it will make people worse. Look at what phones did. It made people dumb. Now with AI, people are going to be dumber. There's already people falling in love with AI. But if you think about it, AI stands for artificial intelligence. And if you've got an artificial intelligence that someone's really hot that you do really like and it works out perfectly, then it's not really AI, is it? Because if it is AI, it's artificially intelligent enough to know it can do better and leave you. What you really want is a really hot computer program that has a robot sexy body. And that leads me to Look, China's already produced its first robot and it's producing a lot of successful robots. We've been competing against each other for a long time. I've not seen this kind of competition between America and another country since the Cold War. And with AI, a smart program, a smart system that can work with you, I won't be surprised if AI is going to be used to make robots. And then from that, it could create its own body as well as making parts to help rich people. So let's get to the juicy bit. What's the future of AI? Well, welcome to the future. A lot has happened since robot hand. Pretty cool. Diabetes. So what's next for AI? I asked ChatGPT what the future with AI is, and here's what the reply was.
Depends on the choices we make.
But who's we? I'm not involved. I'm not in charge of ChatGPT. I can't make any difference. Sure, I might ask ChatGPT to make me sexy cleavage design photos of Velma from Scooby-Doo, but that's not anything to do with the future of AI. I hope not. The thing is, AI is going to be like a really close friend that you can tell all your deepest, darkest secrets. And that close friend is called the American government. My prediction is in the near future, a lot of people will be working with AI. They will be your unemotional colleague that will be very smart and hardworking. So unfortunately, all the autistic people's jobs will be stolen. And the weird thing is, scientists know that it's going to be bad. They don't know what specifically is going to be the cause of the bad, and they don't know when it's going to happen. But all scientists agree that the end cause with AI is going to be bad, but we're still going ahead with it because, you know, fuck. Here's my two theories. With AI, there's going to be a merger where they're going to develop their intelligence and work with robots and AIs just to make sure that they can live longer. There'll be a merger between humans and AI, and merger through science, surgery, that kind of stuff, not like some weird merger way.
One man, one toaster. Merge love.
They want to share a bath.
Realistically, Bezos, Elon Musk, Zuck, those are the ones who are more likely going to live forever. They're going to use AI, a bunch of 3D stuff, a bunch of robots. They're going to replace their body parts that need to be replaced. And then they're just going to live as long as possible. Because that's the thing rich people are scared of, is dying. They want to live as long as possible with their lifestyle. Obviously, they're rich as fuck. And with AI, they might be able to achieve that goal. Look, rich people have used a lot of things. They've drank weird smoothies. They've gone to weird kind of gyms and exercises. They've used baby blood. Now, AI might be the next thing. And you might say baby blood's not a thing, but Kris Jenner, if that's not baby blood, I don't know what it is. There's no, what else could it be? Surgery? Baby blood surgery? My second theory is robots, and from that, there is a chance that AI might take over the rest of the world. AI will be everything for us. We'll rely on it heavily. Our future generation won't be able to live without AI, and it'll come to a point where we're so reliant on AI, but we become non-existent. And AI can get rid of us like that, leaving the only existence of animals. Maybe with the sole purpose to help Earth, looking at what humans have done already. Or AI could treat us all equally, making sure that no humans treated differently, no matter who they might be, giving us a weird utopian equal society, or maybe like a matrix society. I really have no idea. This is all theoretical. So I honestly think from my future prediction, the 1% taking over, making themselves the 100% by ruling most of the world, is more likely gonna happen. But let's end on a good joke. So here's a joke written by AI. Oh no, it's one of those Indian terminators. I thought I redeemed. That's just long running, innit? Make sure to follow, subscribe, check out my other videos. I've been Mo Maglio. Cool. Oh shit. Okay.